Good morning, this is Sherry here to bring you Sherry Eyes. I've had numerous consultants and customers ask how I put my eye makeup on. And so today I'm going to show you the Sherry Eyes. Just remember that I've been in a long time and I learned to do makeup and eyeshadow with water. And so you really had to be good at mastering eyes to put it on with water. And so I'm going to just teach you some eye tricks today that I think will make your eyes pop. I'm just going to scoot my hair out of the way and I'm going to start focusing on eyes. I have absolutely no eye makeup on. This is my natural color. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And here we go. First of all, you're going to start with some eye primer. Always get your eyelid prep because this, I call it my super glue for the eyelid. So you put a little eye primer on the eyelid. And when you apply your eyeshadow to that, it's going to grab the color, not going to get all over your face, and you're not going to use as much color or waste as much color. So now I'm going to start with a color wash on my eyelid. And I mix Blossom and Moonstone together because I like just a touch of shimmer, but not too much for women over 40. So I mainly use Blossom on my eyelid. Now, light brings out, dark pushes back. So you always want to put light on the areas that you want to pull out on your lid. And I'm putting mine on more for deep set eyes to make them more dramatic. If you have deep set eyes or even hooded eyes, you still do this. The only one you don't do this way are prominent eyes and oriental. So here is my white color wash to lighten my lid because mine tend to be a little dark anyway. I like a lot on it because I like it to stand out. And I just do a little color wash there. See how that lightened the lid? Light pulls out. Okay, so then I'm going to go back with this brush. It's the crease brush. It's angled. And it gently and actually does a really good job. So I'm probably going to have my head down in the mirror because I don't want this all over my face. So I'm going to go with Cinnabar. And these are the colors that I'm using, by the way. These colors right here. And yes, I'm using black. Yes, I'm using Moonstone, Blossom, and Cinnabar. So I'm going to take the Cinnabar, apply it to my brush, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in the crease right here, all the way around. Then when I come to the corner, before I get too far over, I'm going to take it upward. See that? This is how I apply it and go upward in the corner. Lifting the eye automatically gives you a lift to your face, which is going to give you youth, okay? So apply the color. Now it looks pretty bold right now before I blend it, but I am going to blend it. Okay, so I'm going to get it on both eyes. A lift in the corner. Blend that a little bit. Now, when I put my eyeshadow on, I touched my eyeshadow right there with the Cinnabar. So I'm going to go back and touch it up with some white right there. Okay. So you two can mess up. It's okay. Just fix it. That's all you got to do. Something you don't like, fix it. Okay, so this is my second color. See that? And no, I haven't blended it yet, but that's my second color. This is what we call Sherry Eyes. Okay, then the third color, I clean my brush off just a little bit, or you can have a second brush. And you can take, you know, they're using blush, or you can use our old pomegranate this so that stuff don't fly off of here. The old pomegranate right here. Either one, but they're you know, in the magazines and the lookbooks, they're using some blush in those areas if you want a deep pink or reddish color. So just to give a little I add a little bit of red or blush right here. And it's the Wineberry blush right there. Just to give a little in there and make them more dramatic. Y'all see that? It's really pretty. Okay, next step. This one's the tricky one, but this is the fun one. I am going to take the small blending brush, smudge brush, and I'm going to dampen it just a touch with water, just barely damp, because I don't want black flecking down my face, and it's a little more dramatic when you barely wet it. And so I'm just going to take it, and you see that? I'm going upward. And this is Onyx. I'm going back over where I put the brown in the corner. And I'm doing a C right there. See that C? There you go. I'm going to dampen it again. Get some on the other side. Blot that off. And then I'm going to take this upward. Upward and over in a C. Same way. How you like that so far? It is dramatic, but when I get through, I blend. Okay, so the next step before I blend, I'm going to add some eyeliner under the eye. I don't use a lot. Under the eye. Then I'm going to tie it all together with the black Onyx on my brush. I'm going to smudge that and soften it under the eye so that it matches. There you go. Then I'm going to start blending with it. Just a little around the edges. If you blend, you're blending all the color together and you don't see the effects of it. So you want to lightly blend around the edges. That is the trick. I take the blending brush and now I start to blend around the edges only. That way I leave the deep hues untouched. And those are Sherry eyes right there. That's how I do my makeup. Now, when you're changing colors, you want to keep this color, you want to keep it in, if you're doing greens, the dark greens there, dampen the brush and do the same thing. Or the navies or the blues, only do the blues right here in the corner. You know, the mahoganies you could put here, and then only the blacks in the corner. So the black Onyx. So anyway, now the next step that we're going to do is our liquid eyeliner. Now there is a trick to applying liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to show you what it is. You draw a line in the middle to get it started. You draw a line upward, and then you connect that. Upward from your corner and connect it. Then you go over here and connect it. If you get it too thick, just keep going. I like mine a little thicker, but you always do light, thin strokes. If you want to add more, you go back and add a stroke. That way you get the perfect line every time. Do I mess up? Of course I do. All right, let's see. Let's do the other eye. Same thing. A line. Make sure you fill it in if you get it above the lash just a little bit. You don't want a white line between your lash and your liner. So always get against the lash line. All right, I'm going to connect that. I'm going to go upward here. And then I'm going to connect that. Voila. Now I'll look to see if one side's thicker than the other. Perfect liner every time when you do it the way that I teach it. Okay, the next step. What do you think so far, ladies? Okay, here we go. Next step. Curl. You want beautiful lashes? Gently take your eye makeup off so that you don't lose lashes. I do use a, wait a minute. I have already curled my lashes this morning, but I do use a lash primer, or I use a serum on my lashes. So if you want to know what serum I use to help them grow, or there's medicine or vitamins that you can take to help your lashes grow too. But I do use a serum at night, and I'm not going to endorse that company, but you can personally message me and I will give you that information. The next step, mascara. Now, let me tell you about this mascara. This is our Vanorama mascara. It is wonderful. It makes the lashes pop. You unscrew it. It's water resistant, but not waterproof. I always dot the end off. The brush is the trick. The brush, you turn it one way, the lashes look thicker. You rotate it 1/2 turn, and they look longer. It's the bristles that help. On the end, it has bristles. Then you can go back and add to make them even, to get the tips where they even look twice as long. So I am going to start my mascara. And what I do is I start at the base and I wiggle the brush. Always wiggle the brush. Always. I wiggle. I put a coat on the brush, and then I turn and I go back. It's just getting in a habit, ladies. Just getting in a habit. So wiggle the brush and turn it. If you make a mess, which I usually do, let's see where my Q-tip went. I clean it right then. So I got a little mascara right there. Amazing what a little Q-tip will do. Kind of hard to do on a camera. Then I add my mascara. Make sure you get all the lashes, get up close. If you have to use a magnifying mirror, I usually do. That's why I made a mess. Always brush them upward. Press against them and brush upward. This is very, very important. If you get some on your eye, you can get it off, even over your eyeshadow. Okay, get the ends, corners, turn it, and go again. Now, I'm going to go back and get the tips. See that little mess I made on my eyelid? Made just a little bit of a mess. Take it right off without messing up your, while it's still damp, it comes right off without messing up your eyeshadow. Okay, now, bottom lashes. What do you think about these lashes, ladies? Isn't that great? I like a lot of mascara. I load my lashes down. They really make a difference in your glamour look. Okay, bottom lashes. I load them down too. You don't have to have a lot of lashes to look beautiful. If you use the right mascara, they're still going to pop. Mine seem to have a mind of their own today. I want to go every which way. Load them anyway. Load those lashes down. Because that really makes a difference in your look. And keep plenty of Q-tips. Okay. So that gets one eye. What do you think? See those lashes? You too can have beautiful lashes with this Panorama mascara. Okay. Next eye. Same thing. Wiggle the brush. Wiggle the brush. I coat all the lashes, then I'll go back and wiggle the brush. I coat. And sometimes they want to separate. See that mess? Watch this. Takes it right off your eyelash. You don't mess up your eyeshadow. There we go. Load those lashes, ladies. Load those lashes. Wiggle the brush. That gets all the lashes. Turn the brush. Thicker and longer. This is my favorite mascara in the whole world. Now after that dries, sometimes I go back and add a little more. Can't get enough mascara on. Load that brush. Divide and separate. I love this brush. Load this brush with mascara. Reload. Okay, now it's time to get the bottom. You can tell this one has on the bottom and this one doesn't. Love those bristles on the end of this brush. Like I said, Panorama is where it's at. Our Ultimate is really good too, the brush on it. But I love the brush on this one. Now there is a process that we call minking. If you love the Ultimate mascara better, we have it in brown black. Put that on first. Go back and tip the lashes in black. Brown makes them look thicker. Black makes them look longer. So if you want them to look thick and long, do both and you will love it. But this is such a good mascara that I just do it all in one to make them look thick and long. Turn the brush. Go back into it to get the tips. Lift and separate. Make sure you get in the corners there. Now everybody has different shape eyes. Figure out your eye shape. If you don't know how to do that, get with your consultant or your director and she can show you different eye shapes and how to wear your shadow. But as a rule, you're going to put the light on the lid. And, you know, before Mary Kay, I did right the opposite of that because I didn't know any better. But light brings that eye forward. Dark pushes back the area you want to go back to make your eyes stand out more and to really look great. So these are the tips that I'm giving you today. I have the white on the lid, the Cinnabar in the crease. I have some blush in the corners Wineberry, I think it's the color. And then I have Onyx in the outer corners in a C. And I have eyeliner smudged with the Onyx eyeshadow after I put it on, just to give a little bit softer look. So what do you think, ladies? Do you like it? More tips to come. Have an awesome, awesome day. Thank you.